It's October 31st, Halloween morning, and I'm going in this morning to a part of the property with my main target buck that I haven't hunted yet. I just checked cameras up there, I guess 3 days ago, and the buck that I had been kind of worried was dead was up there, and he's not up there like a ton. He's up there as much as I've had him anywhere else, and so I'm gonna go up there this morning, hang and hunt right outside of what looks like was his bedding area when he's there. Like I said, it's not like he's there all the time, but this is kind of the best thing you got to go off of, and that's kind of how these hill country deer are. They are pretty nomadic. Just kind of making rounds, I think, is what he does. And so this morning we're going to hope he makes the round back over there. It's nice and crisp this morning, totally clear skies. It's I don't know, I think app said is like 42 degrees out, so it's not especially cold for a Halloween morning, but feels really good. Let's rock and roll. We're about right at legal shooting light right now. Got in here. I didn't mark a tree the other day. I probably should have taken the time to do that, but I was in a hurry to get back to the office. I don't know that I'm in the best tree situation, but I think it can work. I'm pretty low. The wind is up already, which I like. I didn't want thermals pulling down. I really need this wind pulling up to the top of the ridge for me, so I'm expecting these deer to come back from the north, kind of work either right at me or just below me on the side of this ridge. And there's a scrape line, rubs, a couple really big, like mega scrapes where there's like 2 or 3 scrapes under the same little tree. And then there's some white oaks in here. There's bedding up above me. This wind is kind of cutting just past the bedding. And I expect them to be working in here pretty soon. We'll just kind of sit tight here and see what happens. couple does there to get the morning started. First one kind of came running in. I was hopeful that maybe she had a buck behind her, but it seemed like just 2 does. She peed right here by the stand, which is sometimes a good sign. My second encounter with that buck this year. He pretty much followed the script right there. Came in, I don't know, 5 yards. Came right along that same trail the does used, and then came over and sniffed right where that doe peed earlier. I'm assuming that means she was not an estrus, which I assumed. Had she been, I think he would have taken off on her trail there, but he stopped and smelled her momentarily and then kind of worked off down to this scrape. There's a couple of main scrapes in this draw. He went down and worked the bottom one of the 2. decided that he was more interested in that doe than he originally thought. He circled back around and kind of surprised me, coming back up the same way he came the first time. Thought it was a different buck at first. It was just him. He kind of made a really quick circle and came right back around and went right up and followed her into the beddings. That might mean there's something beating that scrape this morning that was maybe in or real close to in, but I don't know. Alright guys, it's 12:30. Haven't seen a deer for probably about an hour and 15 minutes or so. It's been a pretty strong morning. I think it ended up being 9 does and 2 bucks. I'm gonna get down now and mark a tree here for future sits, and then probably go mark in a couple of other spots I hope to sit next week during the rut. I guess with that, I'll see you guys on the next one, because we're going to close this one up here.